Good day, good day, good day, everyone. I hope you are doing well. Welcome to Morning Sip with Rep Melissa. I am Rep Melissa, and SIP stands for Spirit in Practice, where we practice because practice makes progress. So, welcome to today's show. It's wonderful to be with you live today. Please know this: my passion is to support people in transforming their lives. My passion is to support people in transforming their lives by connecting and supporting them in their yes. In their yes. So, my mission is to give inspiration through spiritual life coaching. I'm a spiritual life coach. Through preaching, I am an interfaith minister, and teaching, I teach that ignites the divine spark within you to live life in joy, connected to your yes. So, if you need support, if you've been looking for a spiritual life coach, here I am. You can reach out to me by sending me a direct message on my Instagram and Facebook pages at I am Melissa. So, welcome again. It's good to be with you all today. Good day, mommy. You were my first yesterday. You're my first today. It's good to see you, mommy. I hope you're doing well. Good day, everyone joining me on Instagram, on Facebook, on YouTube, and we are streaming on New Thought Media Network. So I just got back from the gym. Con Edison is in the house putting in a new gas line, and this whole house smells like gas, and it's a little nauseating. I feel a little nauseous. And I was wondering why I woke up this morning and I felt like a little dizzy, but they've been working on our block for weeks now, putting in new gas lines and pipes and all kinds of stuff. And sometimes it smells like gas, which is a little unnerving, I have to say. So, probably after SIP, I'm going to go to one of my favorite coffee shops and do some work off site today because I cannot, I cannot do this at all. Yes, Fee. Yeah, I'm glad I got my workout in too, girl, because I was going back and forth because of feeling a little off centered and dizzy. And I checked in, I asked for God's direction, and God said, go forth. Go forth to the gym. And I was like, all right. So I did and got in a good workout. And now we're back and we're doing what we do, right, Pamela? It's good to see you. Shay, yeah, girl. I checked with them because they're in our basement, and they said you might smell some gas, but everything is fine. But I was like, I'll be leaving as soon as I can. So, good day, everybody. We are in our discernment series, and we'll be wrapping this up tomorrow. And I think tomorrow we're going to do a roll call too, just to check in with y'all on your quality. Just because I don't talk about it every day like I did in January doesn't mean that it falls off the wire. It doesn't mean that it falls off the wire. Falls off the wire. What term is that? Doesn't mean that it falls off your radar. There we go. It doesn't fall off your radar because you are your quality, right? And it is part of your spiritual practice all day, every day. Yes. So yesterday I was sharing how I was inspired by something that my mother sent me about discernment. And it was this: Lord, help me discern your will for my decisions and actions, and give me the courage to follow through, even though others may not always appreciate what I do. So I shared yesterday, my mother sends a text every day and night now, to our family group text. And there's always something uplifting and inspiring. And so this is what she sent one day last week. And discern, of course, that caught me. And we know that discerning really is about seeking ye first. When it comes down to it, in a nutshell, that's what discernment is about. Going within, tapping into your inner guidance, your inner wisdom, and being mindful of what comes through you. That is really what discernment is about, seeking spirit's counsel first and then following it by taking action. If you don't take action, then it's just information. That's all that it is. You take action, right? By being of good courage. And I had on the show yesterday my soul brother Sekou Wrights, who is a picture of courage, yes, amongst many other things, because we were celebrating his day 409, which happened on Tuesday. And we had a whole conversation about discernment, right? And tapping into the courage and tapping into the willingness to do this regardless of how he is feeling. Because most of the time we don't feel like doing stuff, right? We don't feel like it. And I wore my motivation is a t-shirt, is a motivation is a setup t-shirt today on purpose just to remind everybody, if you're saying, I will do when I feel motivated, I'm waiting to feel motivated, you're going to keep waiting to feel motivated, because motivation is in the thing that you are to do. So if when I got up this morning, I was not motivated to go to the gym, especially since I was feeling a little dizzy and off centered. I was not motivated to go to the gym. But I said, I don't need motivation. What I need is to go within and discern and then take action, right? And then guess where motivation was? Motivation was at the gym. So when I got to the gym and I did my class this morning, motivation was on the next step saying, "Hey, good to see you. Glad you made it." That's what motivation was, in the thing, in the gym. So let us remember that motivation is not a part of the factor when we discern, right? So when we're in a place of discernment, we're not checking to see if we're motivated or not. That is not even on the checklist, okay? Inspiration. And where do we find inspiration? Within ourselves. Inspire, to be of God. That is what inspiration, the origins of that word is, to be of God. Inspire. Yes? So that's where we go. We go within before we go without. Motivation is external, inspiration is internal. So that was a quick recap of motivation versus inspiration, right? So today I wanted to share something that was inspired by another wonderful Congregation of Joy member, Linda Plaster from the mountains of Colorado. And so earlier, no, I think it was last week, Linda sent me a uh, affirmation from the daily word, because on that day their word was wisdom. The word was wisdom, and the affirmation was, I use wisdom to discern my life's direction. So Linda sent that to me, and last night I asked her to make a copy and send me the whole daily word. So I want to share that with you. So here it is. When I turn my intention to my feelings and pay heed to what my intuition is telling me, I am using divine gift of wisdom. I may gather information from all kinds of sources. I may rely on the counsel of family and friends, or even seek the advice of professionals. But ultimately, the information I gather from the outside cannot match the power of my wisdom, my ability to discern, my next few steps. or embark upon the perfect path. I co create with God through my wisdom. My inner knowing, my gut feelings are nudges. I love that. Are nudges from spirit. I move in the direction of my greatest growth. My path may not be the easiest one or the one that seems to make the most sense, but I trust my inner wisdom, the voice of God within. Woo! I love all of that is going on my bulletin board. I love all of that. And so I just want to pull out a couple of things, right? I just want to pull out a couple of things. I gather from the information I gather from the outside cannot match the power of my wisdom, my ability to discern my next few steps, to discern my next few steps. This is so important. And again, I think about Sekou, right? Next few steps. Each of those few steps that he took every single day led him to day 409. And now today is day 411, right? By taking those first few steps, baby steps. Sometimes we will not move until we believe that we know the whole picture. We could see the whole thing from beginning to end. But the only one that has the whole picture is God. It's God from beginning to eternity. Eternity, y'all. So I'm going to trust that. I'm going to trust that. So I can discern what my next few steps are and take those steps, those baby steps. And then guess what? And then I discern my next few steps and take those steps, right? By going within, by seeking my own counsel with my connection and my alignment with spirit, with spirit. And that takes practice. Someone said to me recently, I do that, Red Melissa, but I don't hear anything. God doesn't speak to me. Practice. You've been not listening for so long that it's going to take practice to hear, to listen, to connect, right? And you can't do it every now and then. Practice is every single day throughout the day. That is practice. That is practice. So we turn within and we connect to the feeling tone. Because I asked the person, so when you settle in and you go within, what's the feeling tone? What do you feel? Right? And they said they feel scattered. They feel uneasy, right? They feel uneasy and scattered all over the place. Their mind is going all over the place, right? And I told them, sit in that. Be still and know. Sit in that because you are retraining yourself. If you've been with yourself in your adult years, let's say for the last 40 years, the last 30 years as an adult, not paying attention to your inner guidance, your inner compass, your inner wisdom, not paying attention to the whispers, it's going to take more than a day or two. Come on, y'all. It's going to take more than a day or two for you to be able to hear because you are training yourself again to be open just a little bit. But you got to stay put. You got to come back every day. If it's Monday and you sit there for 5 minutes, it's like, I don't got nothing. Okay. But what you got is the practice of sitting there for 5 minutes in the stillness that is revealing itself through you, because that is where the stillness is. Even if you can't feel it at the time, even if the stillness feels unfamiliar, because it is unfamiliar to you, because you done spent the last 30, 40 years not in communion with the presence that's always present. And that is okay, because today is a new day. You get to make new choices. You get to discern, am I going to sit here for 2 minutes just in in the silence with myself every single day until whew, that feeling shifts, until there is a shift. We want instant gratification. Instant, instant, instant. That ain't how God works. You be patient. Patient, right? You've been practicing a certain way all this time, right? And now you want something to happen instantly. Instantly. Sis, I told this is a friend of mine. So I said, girl, you better go sit your butt down and stop playing. Because when you get serious with the universe gets serious with you. That's how it works. So this is what we get to do when we talk about discernment. The wisdom from within cops everything. Yes, I did say that. It cops everything from the external. Yes, you can ask other people's opinions, right? We know the wise ones in our circles, and we know the ones who are not so wise. Come on now. So you could seek counsel from the wise ones. And the wise ones don't necessarily have to only be on this physical plane. We could check in with our ancestors. We could check in with the spiritual realm. We could check in with angels. We could check in, whatever it is that you believe. The spiritual realm compared to other dimensions, there's no comparison. There's no comparison to the expansiveness of other dimensions. So we get to connect to that. Yes? And seek counsel there. So you gather up all your information from the external, that's fine. But you still check in. See if this registers or not. So this is what we get to do. We move forward in the direction of growth and expansion. That's how we're moving, y'all, in the direction of spiritual growth, healing, and expansion. We're not going back to the old story of what had happened before, what had happened when I was a child. We know, we know the power of conditioning in our formative years. However, we are adults now. So we can engage with ourselves and our little ones in a very different way, with love, with appreciation, with gratitude, with forgiveness, not with the same story and then expect something different. Same story, same results. It's as simple as that. 1 + 1 is 2. It's as simple as that. Whew, yeah, girl. Whew. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Self-trust, practice self-trust. And you practice self-trust by keeping your word to yourself. You set an intention for the day. You do that intention. You take action in that intention. And that builds self-trust. That is a demonstration of self-love. And have faith. Have faith. Have faith of God. Have faith in God and have faith of God. And faith is in the unseen. still knowing that all things are possible and that all things are working together for your highest and your best good. And that is the place that we discern. That is how we use our inner wisdom. This is what we get to do all the time, not on special occasions, not when we're already in an upset. All the time. It is a practice. It is a devotion. Yes? So you're ready? You're ready? I think you're ready. I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're ready. So tomorrow we're going to wrap up discernment. I'm going to end this with the affirmation from the daily word that Linda shared with me. I use my wisdom to discern my life's direction. Where are you going? I ask myself that question all the time. When I go wandering off, sometimes, y'all, like, and I go, where are you going? Get back over here, girl. Where you going? Go within. Let's take a breath. Let's stop. Let's take a sacred pause. Let's go within. What is the truth? What is the truth about who you are? And this is how we get to minister to ourselves. What is the truth about who you are? And I said, the truth about who I am, the truth about who I am is I am dope. I am wondrously made. I am all that, right? I'm my best hype person. I will hype myself up to shift, because if I don't do that for myself, I find myself in the wilderness, in the past, in some limiting belief that is not the truth of who and whose I am. All right, y'all. All right. So that's what we got. That's what we got today. Let me check in. Let me check in with y'all, and we'll do some quick joy news. Yes, it's good to see you, Lane. I'm sending you love and light, girl. Your back surgery. Okay, you just started PT. Go, girl, go, go. Linda said, wanting to know it all is a barrier to moving forward on my spiritual path. Consistent baby steps works for me. It does. It works. It works. Shay said, yes, lady, and spiritually does not replace logic. I use logic too. Logic is also God-given, right? Trust God and lock your car. Well, some people would say don't lock your car, but anyway, I get what your point is. Yes, Fee, yes, girl. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. The gas is up in the house left. Okay. Yes, maybe it's the gas. Thank you, Fee. Yes, one day at a time. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. Thank you. Thank you, Lainey. Thank you. Thank y'all. Thank you so much. I'm glad this is resonating, right? But let me just say this. This is just Morning Sip with Red Melissa. And I'm so grateful to be a part of your day. However, it is what you do after this is over, right? After this is over. Otherwise, y'all, this is just entertainment for you. This is just information for you. We put it into practice. How are you applying this to your life? That is what's so important to me. That's what's so important to me. That you are living life in your purpose, connected to your yes. That is my passion. That is my joy. That is my mission. I'm on a mission, y'all. So, with that being said, let's get into some joy news real quick. So, what's coming up today is Thursday. Last night, we had another book study with the book, The Big Leap. and it was wonderful. We got to share our passion statements with each other, and we are diving into this book, and I am really, really enjoying it. So, right now, the book study is closed. We have a good number of people, and I said it will close after before the second class. So second class was yesterday, so now it's closed. But we'll be doing other book studies throughout the year. Maybe in the fall we'll do another one. So I just want to share that our community cafe for the next couple of weeks will be the book study, The Big Leap, facilitated by Eugene Holden. And then we'll get back to our regular community cafe. So I'll let you know about that. All right, this Sunday, we are in our February theme, which is love. And if you celebrate Valentine's Day, I hope you had a really good Valentine's Day yesterday. My hubby got me roses and a card. I'm a card person. I love cards. Um, Flowers, not so much, but he likes to do those things. So I let him, don't tell him, don't tell him. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm not really into Valentine's Day like that. Like, love me every day. You know what I'm saying? So, so this we're in our love theme for February. And this Sunday, we have a guest speaker, Reverend Jennifer Berkeley, who's one of my spiritual mentors. She will be giving the word this Sunday, and the topic is inspired from The Big Leap. The topic is the genius expression of love. The genius expression of love. So you could join us. Our service this Sunday is virtual. You just go to rocklandcsl.org, rocklandcsl.org, click on Sunday service, and the Zoom link is there. So please join us on Sunday. Please save the date. Our next meditation with the full moon is on February 23rd, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. February 23rd, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So on that day, we don't do a 10:30 sip. On February 23rd, sip will be at 8:30 p.m. and we do a full-blown spiritual practice. We're going to have some discernment and guidance with the moon. So that's going to be wonderful. So please join me for that right where you're watching me now. Please remember to support my soul brother, Sekou Wrights, and his show, Get Rich 101. If you want to learn about investing, he's doing 2 workshops this month, towards the end of the month. I think the last Sunday and Monday, he is doing 2 workshops about investing. I think he's going to talk about Forex, and it's going to be amazing. So you could check out Sekou's show Monday through Fridays at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Time. And also my soul sister, Fee King, she has an amazing show that she does on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So please support the both of them. And I'm going to end this with this video that I took on day 409. I was attempting to walk 4 minutes and 9 seconds real quick because Tuesday it snowed. So it was late night after I got finished doing all my things. It's dark outside. And I was like, I still have to go out and do this walk to honor Sekou's day 409. And my Strava app would not cooperate. And I tried 4 minutes and 9 seconds 8 times. And the closest I got to clocking 4 minutes and 9 seconds was, I think, 4 minutes and 10 seconds or something like that. It was ridiculous. I'm out there for like a half an hour walking, trying to capture 4 minutes and 9 seconds. So this is one of my attempts. So I'm going to share this with you all. Let's see. Where is Facebook up here? Oh, I might not be able to do it because I can't find where the tab. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oops.
9. And let me tell you, boy, I am not the one to be out in the snow walking, but I said I'm going to do it today for you to honor and recognize day 409 for the second time, walking consecutively for 409 days. You are resilient, you are courageous, and you are victorious. And I love you. You are an inspiration to me to continue to walk, to continue to stay connected to my yes, to continue to see that all things are possible. Mwah! I love you.
Yeah. You see that snow on the ground? It was crazy. It was crazy. But I loved it. I love it. I love it. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Oh, I see you, Linda. She said her husband made a card for her with a corny poem. See, I love that kind of stuff. That is very sweet. That's very sweet. Shout out to Linda's husband. All right, y'all. Inspire yourself. Check in with yourself throughout the day. Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Encourage yourself. Encourage yourself. And I will see you tomorrow. We'll wrap up discernment. We'll have a roll call. And if you don't have your quality, you could put it in the comments now. A high vibration quality that you are making a commitment to embody and express more fully in 2024. Okay? So drop it in the comments and I'll add you to the list. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings. Love you all. Peace and justice. We are living life in joy, connected to our yes.